my husband wasn't running the tractor, it would be actually really awesome. And it's actually nice enough out here that I can record videos outside in my little red barn again. Super happy to be doing that. But my husband is having way too much fun playing with his tractor. I'm going to have to ask him to stop because I want to share with you guys my little tack room tour. Hi again, it's me, Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, tack room tour, welcome. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I wanted to share with you guys my tack room tour. And my husband shut the tractor off. That's cool. So you're not going to hear the tractor in the background. Thanks. A few weeks ago I shared with you guys a whole bunch of stuff that I bought from Riding Warehouse, Jeffers, State Line Tack in order to remake over my tack room. And the reason I chose to do this was because this adorable little red barn that I have is what I use all the time, every single day. I have my feed over here, I have my grains over here. And it just makes sense to keep everything in one place. Plus, I wanted to have a place to store all of my jumps that I've been building. So I'm actually going to turn my former tack room that's attached to the barn, that's going to be for storing my jumps. It's windy. It's really windy. And another reason I wanted to do this makeover was since I've been taking my riding lessons, I really liked how their tack room kind of flowed. So what I tried to do was kind of duplicate or mimic or copy, however you want to say it, what they have going on in their tack room. So that's kind of what I did in my little red barn, which is now my tack room as well as my feed room. So instead of me just talking to you about it, how about we go on a little tour of the little red barn, feed, and tack room. Okay, so this is walking into my little red barn, and pretty much this has all stayed the same. There's the trash cans that hold the horses' grain. And then this is the back of the barn, which is now my tack room. It isn't really anything fancy, it's just a small area that I can keep all of my tack in. So on the back wall, I hung up a few of the blanket bars that I got from State Line Tack that I have my blankets hanging on. Ooh, some of those are dirty. And it also works good for holding the 32-ounce little spray bottles. And then I just use some bicycle hooks to hang up the horses' blankets that I'm using. And then I have a metal shelving unit that I keep some first aid supplies. Need lots of first aid supplies. And then my saddle pads that I use when I'm riding. And then the different boots that I have for my horses for when I'm riding. And it keeps everything nice and organized and easy to get to. And then on the back wall, I have some hooks that I got at the dollar store where I hang up my girths, and I've written on some little stickers what size girths they are for easy reference. And then this is the wall where I have all of my tack. So I have my Husky toolbox that comes in 3 components that I'm using for my grooming box. Then I have my tack trunk, which is also a Husky toolbox. And then I took some 1x6 lumber and hung up some bridle racks for my horses' bridles. And then the saddle racks that I got, I hung them up on this wall. So this is my Western saddle that my husband uses more than I do. And then my English saddle. And these cute little lights that I got on Amazon, just so I have a little bit of light when it's dark. And there's where I keep all of my hay. Thankfully right now I have the small bales. There's our fence charger. And then again, this is where I store my grain in those trash cans for my horses to keep the varmints out. And then some hooks and my things that I use more frequently with my horses, I keep up front. There's the grooming tote that goes in my husky toolbox. And then I just have some bins that I keep stuff up close to the front of the barn. Fly season's coming, fly masks are out. And more first aid supplies are on this top shelf, and a picture of my parents. And then this stuff is really cool. This is, I think it's called, this is called Xterra, and I've been using this on Ethan's sarcoids and it's working really good so far. And that is my tack room, my cute little red barn tack room. I am really happy with how my tack room turned out. I really like the little lights. I don't think you can see them in this part of the video, but I really like the lights. I like how I have my blankets hung up. I like that I have my saddles hung up. Everything is easy for me to get to. I do still have a spot up front where I keep just a grooming bucket because I did get rid of my other grooming buckets, but I did keep the one that goes with my tack trunk. So that's a perfect place for it, especially if I'm just grooming. I have some halters up front. This just really works well for me, and I am so happy I have actually been able to utilize this space. It's just awesome. It's so nice, and with the weather getting nicer, with the exception of the wind today, I've been able to spend more time working with Ethan and Frisbee and just doing all kinds of stuff. And everything is organized, so it makes it a lot easier. It's a lot more enjoyable to come out here, and I can find everything. And even when I'm not the neatest person in the world, which a lot of times happens after I've been riding, I don't have so much stuff that I have to look for it or search for it. So I'm really glad I did get rid of a lot of the excess horse stuff that I had. I'm really glad I've got stuff that I can use, but it's not overwhelming. I don't have 25 bridles. I don't need 25 bridles. I have 2 horses. I don't need that much stuff. Yes, it's fun to buy new horse stuff, but at the same time, it's also nice to be able to find the stuff that you have. So that is my tack room tour. I really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching my video today. I'd love to have you subscribe to my channel. Just click on my picture at the end of this video. You can subscribe to my channel and watch all my other videos. There's like over 340, 344, 45, somewhere around there. I don't know. Again, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, stay passionate and enjoy your ride. And Ethan is wanting to come out.